Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to start with a new adventure for the Outdated YouTube blog thing. As you can see from the title, you already know what it is. But we're going to be going into Stardew Valley, right? We're going to be diving on into Stardew Valley. I'm going to see how well it works as a outdated YouTube blog thing game. We have the webcam on today. It's been a while since we've had said webcam on because the temperature has cooled down a bit. Right? So, we are going to open up Stardew Valley and see where that takes us. I'm wearing this, this is basically my work shirt I was wearing earlier today. What was it? It was yesterday I streamed for about 3 hours, give or take. Not sure. We'll have to do some audio. That might be a little bit too loud. Well, it sucks we can't mess with the audio right yet. Give me a moment after we get into it. Anyways, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making our character and all that. This is base game, pretty much, right? No DLC, nothing like that. I'm going to turn this off for a minute and actually turn my music back on.
While you watch or listen.
It's going to be a second before the audio actually kicks back in. I mean, I know you could name your character okay, so you can have different dogs this time. It used to be only like this dog or that cat or whatever. So they've changed that a little bit. Give me you, first of all. Second of all, let's go for Tombs for the name. One second. Yeah, it's still a little bit loud. I gotta lower that a bit. I'm waiting for the advertisement on the radio to be over with before we dive on into it. Anyways, like I said, we're pretty much going to be just making the character for the time being and figuring out what we want for the farm. Start with 2 chickens right off the rip. There we go. We'll have that music play in the background in response to that instead of this. Alright, now, we're not going to go with the standard farm. The beach farm, foraging and fishing, tons of open space, supply crates wash up on shore. Ugh, don't like the sprinklers not working. A fish smoker. That's tempting. So several islands and scenic riverbanks. I guess we'll go for that. Plenty of good land here, but beware at night the monsters come out. I mean, we could do a wilderness farm. Say screw it, why not? Anyways, I'm going to try not to focus too much on the game itself, because that's not what an outdated YouTube blog thing game is supposed to be for. Regardless of any of that, let's just keep it normal then, I guess. I thought those were options for other stuff. Anyways, for this outdated YouTube blog thing, like I said, we're gonna check out Stardew Valley and see how well it will work or how compatible it is for a Monday game. I think it'll do pretty well. I might have to play this game a little bit off stream. Heck, this might just be a little bit of check this out, and then I'll start a new character up with a mod added onto it, because I'm not really satisfied with the farms here. Because I think this farm, maybe, or maybe the beach farm, there might be a couple of new farms here, but I remember checking this out a couple months back and checking out these farms, and the Riverland farm I was okay with, and the Wilderness farm I think it's a bit annoying early on, but it's kind of a throwaway thing later. I probably shouldn't focus too much on the character, because like I said, sure, we'll go with this. T1, favorite thing. Because I know if you there's certain things where when the text pops up when you interact with it, it's like, oh, you ate this and it tastes like this or whatever, right? Your favorite thing. I don't know. I'll just put down plum. I like plums. The intro would be skipped. I gotta adjust that audio, it's way too loud, holy shit. But yeah, I've done this opening a couple times, hold up. 85. Again, I'm not really too focused on this. I'm going to test out what exactly I want for specific options. Is it really this damn loud? That is like, the audio balancing is insane here. Right. Alright. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay on this conversating part. Give me 1 second. I'm just making sure everything's good because, like I said, this is more of a test day. Windowed borderless. That should be fine for now. 75 is as far back as we can go. Okay. Is that... Alright, that'll work. Anyways. Like I was saying, what did we play recently? Well, all we really played was Oblivion. I've actually been ripping through the quest lines on that. We finished the Dark Brotherhood first, Thieves Guild after that. I I know we did the Knights of the Nine. Mages Guild, we're in the midst of doing that. What else? There's a couple of other quests I gotta do. But I can go to the Shimmering Isles, or I can kind of continue the main story quest line. And I think when I start playing again on Friday, I'll start focusing on the main story a little bit. I did that on Friday and Sunday, and I actually played for like 3 hours, give or take, a couple minutes. On Saturday, didn't stream at all because I had a family gathering thing to go to and was busy. So, like, doing all that for a couple of hours and then coming home, I was exhausted. By the time I was ready to stream, it was about 10 o'clock, and I was like, nah, I'm good for today. But yeah, there's a couple of mods I heard about regarding Stardew Valley, and that's something that I'm probably going to end up installing, right? Even though I've not really played this game since they've updated it as much as they have, and it's like become a complete game. I also need to reorganize my stuff because I don't like how I have that set up going. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Anyways. I think this game will be perfect for a Monday game, in all honesty. You don't really have to do a lot of focal points that often. And realistically, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's a quote-unquote time limit, but it's a soft time limit. I don't really mind. Like, I'm not a completionist, and I'm not in a rush right now. If I want to do 100% type stuff, I'll do that at some point later down the line. I'm trying to think what some of the easier ways to get rest are. This is the... Okay, so there's an area where I could go fishing at. That's decent. There's a big open space down there. Like, this is one of those moments where... Another thing I'm going to test really fast. I'm probably going to leave this because this looks very similar to the basic farm, except there's a big pond in the middle. Anyways, I'm not going to worry about seeing what all the bog standard look like, because if I do DLC, or not DLC stuff, if I do modded stuff with this game, then the map that I'm going to use is probably going to be one of the modded maps. Like 90% me doing that. This day is just, like I said, me getting into the swing of things and seeing how the gameplay loop is. Basically me remembering how to play this game. We'll probably play music. I'll think about it as we play it. Like I said, today's more of a test day than anything else. I think if the temperature keeps staying around this temperature or whatever, we'll be good to go. Like, the webcam will be back up and the stream will start to lengthen out again. It feels like it's been way too long since I've been able to use the webcam, in all honesty. I'm trying to remember how to do half the damn things you can do in this game. Yeah, that's right. Skills, and then... No new people off rip. If there's any other new people, then they're probably hidden based off of unlocking other locations. Anyways, I was getting very distracted there. Let's set up a farm plot at the very least. Crap. There's... If I go over here, does that actually go to sleep for the night? No. Trying to remember if there's an early way to get a bit of extra stamina, and I think the only way to really do that is to buy something to eat. Possibly at the bar. Bookseller. That's new. Bookseller's definitely new. These, I don't know what that means. Again, I'm referencing from my experience when I say new. Nice. Expensive. Beans are multi-producers. Those would be good to get. But again, I want to get something to give me some extra stamina. Because there's a couple things you can do really early on if you get a lot of wood. Like, they're nice to get... they're nice to get out of the way early on. There's also... Anyway. Getting very distracted trying to see if they're... I don't think that was the right location anyways. I forget that the outsides are smaller than the insides in this game. That's why I walked past the saloon a couple of times. We want something that's going to give us a lot of energy. The salad, maybe. Pizza's too expensive. The coffee is... I think the best thing to get is honestly the salad. Buying 2 salads. Okay. Eat a salad. Let's go. Parsnips and greet more people. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. But like I said, things have started to seemingly chill out a little bit, both metaphorically and literally, as in with the temperature chill out, so hopefully the webcam will be able to stick around. regardless of whether or not it can stick around or not. The plan so far seems to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be Oblivion focused, with Monday being Stardew Valley leading into Mechanicus. Today, after we get done with Stardew Valley, we'll probably wrap up for the evening, so we're not doing Mechanicus today. But this coming, like, next Monday, after we get done with the outdated YouTube blog thing, we'll get back into Mechanicus. It's been way too long since we played that, but I'm still kind of a little bit tired today and out of it. One of the reasons why I decided to play this like I am right now, because it's kind of like a nice chill game to just be able to sit back and have in the background while talking about whatever random subject crosses my mind. Mind you, I know the upcoming game we have is going to be a month from now, right? Yeah. A month from next outdated YouTube blog thing. That sounds weird, but a month from that one, we'll be playing Metal Gear Solid Delta. I don't think his shop's still open. I was messing around for too long. I could go south and talk to Dude, perhaps. Yeah, thought so. Yeah. Anyways, this is one of the reasons why I brought up the mod early on, because as I'm walking around, it is immediately coming back to me. Mind you, there's a lot of this game that I haven't messed around with, right? Also, we need 300 wood for this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. There's like a lot of this game that I don't have experience with after, like, the base game portion. I think there's like 2 whole new areas that I would need to explore. He'll be back tomorrow. I wonder if they have any. This is associated with the new stuff I'm talking about, the other area, because I know there's a whole other map that's basically as big, like, basically it's comparable to this. But I kind of want to get that and the mods and all that all set up. Again, this is just a refresher for me. So, more than likely what'll end up happening Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if we don't do all day Oblivion days, we'll probably do like 3 hours of Oblivion and swap to something else. Probably wouldn't be us swapping to Stardew Valley. In all honesty, that's probably what I'll end up playing off stream and on Monday for the outdated YouTube blog thing game. I'm not sure what a secondary game will be for right now. I'm gonna eat both these salads. Also, yeah, okay, there's the bat. I mean, it's a nice opportunity to get some early combat in while you wait for the mine to open up, right? Don't really have a weapon, but like getting 4 bat wings right off rip is kind of a nice thing to be able to do. Gonna bully you a little bit up here. Alright. So. I guess I'll discard you because I want to make a couple of chests. At least for the time being. I'll have to figure out how I do my organization later. Again, not worried about it right now. The main thing is just getting into the swing of things. When it comes to the secondary game, I've got a couple of thoughts. I want to play something that I've not played yet, I think. Also, this right here, the field snack. That's nice. Wild seeds. Trees sometimes drop seeds. Getting that early on is very nice, right? It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Nice. Extra luck. I don't think that's really pertinent right now. We need the backpack upgrade. Talk to that dude. We get a free fishing rod, and that's one of the ways we can make a lot of money early on because of how quite profitable fishing actually is in most video games that it exists in all honesty. Right? It's one of the reasons why it pleases me so much when it exists, because a lot of the time, if you can sell the fish, which you normally can, then it ends up becoming a quite profitable endeavor. Fishing, that is. So, we pretty much have the games that I'm going to be playing. Oh, I have been playing a little bit more of that Arena Breakout Infinite off stream. That is like the one game that I have been playing a little bit more. Been having a blast and a half with that. I'm still getting used to the cycle of that game. And like, trying to remember how to play an extraction shooter. I'm trying to clear out the whole area here, but whatever. Nothing in here yet, right? Yeah. Gotta wait till we meet that one scientist person or whatever, and we can decide to either have fruit bats or something else. And one of them is actually, like, more obviously the better choice. I think it's the mushroom thing is the better choice. Yeah. But yeah, been quite busy. Today had a couple of air conditioners I had to look at. One of the reasons why I'm tired and why it's only going to be a one game day to day, but it's webcam and stuff like that, so it's more in line with how things have been. All right. We're missing the other seed. We can't craft that, right? Yeah, we need pine cones for field snacks. Field snacks are actually pretty useful. I'll probably plant these trees instead of actually make them into field snacks. I don't really have the means to... I don't have enough wood there. Plant them and see what grows. I don't think I want to do that yet. But yeah, fishing early on to get as much money as possible is kind of what I most remember doing in this game. You can get the backpack within, like, by day 4 or something if you cast out enough fish. You know, it's kind of crazy. Got a bamboo pole. All right. Training rod. Only catch basic fish. Interesting. All right. Yeah, the bamboo pole I think is a bit different. And trout soup. Hardwood sea jelly, river jelly, and cave jelly. Worth double. The quality of the fish is preserved. Alright, so... one of the reasons why you'd probably want to get a smoker would be... or that one island would be for the smoker or whatever. Can I eat this? No. Yeah, whatever. It's worth money. But yeah, I could definitely, now that I've started to play this game and I'm like registering it as what is going to be a Monday game, I think I'm going to look into some mods and see what I can pop in, because the early base game, which I can deal with or whatever, I just want to see if there's... I want there to be a little bit more, you know what I mean? I'm being a bit greedy when it comes to my Monday games. But unlike with Stardew Valley, this one seems to be running a lot smoother. And it should run as smooth when we have mods on it as well. Trying to remember. Because I know we can eat the wild horseradish and stuff like that. 15 energy. Or 13 energy, I mean, and 5 health. This is one of those things where I like trying to collect stuff to keep it, but like getting that extra bit of energy is more worth it, I think. What the heck is that sound that I'm hearing? Oh, dude's probably hitting the collapsed area over here, yeah. Yep. But yeah, early on, dropping off pretty much everything except my fishing rod. The water bucket's something we don't keep on us, and nor is the scythe. I commonly keep the axe and pickaxe. Not really the hoe, even though I technically should because of moments like this, right? Carrot seeds. Okay. I'll tell you what, I did not anticipate that. I really did not anticipate getting carrot seeds from the worm thing. Alright. I was about to say, normally I don't keep the hoe with me, but I probably should for that very reason right there, and I'll tell you what, I'm glad to do so. I guess I could plant the mixed seeds, see what grows, and the carrot seeds. Mixed seeds, I feel like, will grow stuff like that. But whatever. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why I was thinking about putting this on. There was a part of me that was going to put a different game on for more of a joke. But I thought about it and I was like, nah, you know what? We're good. Can I get a... pine cone, I wonder. Unfortunately, no. We don't need this. We don't need that. We're gonna keep it though. We don't need that. Sure. We'll keep it like that. I might just sell the bat wings. You know, say screw it and just pop those there. We get 10 seeds for just 4 things. Okay, that's cool. Moderate amount of light. I'll make 1 campfire and put it right here. We'll keep that like that. And I should be able to fish right from here. Junk is kind of useless to us right now. But maybe this will give us a fish. I want to see if this will let us catch 1 fish. Well. Whoa. Nice. 13 energy. Whatever, let's throw our character to sleep after we drop this fish off. And then we could spend like all day fishing. And it's raining, so should get bonus to catching fish at that point. Anyway. $30 gold for the carp. Seaweed. I know we catch that. I would always use seaweed as an energy replenisher. What the heck was that sound? Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. And medium luck. Anyway. Secondary game if I don't do a 2-parter type day for Oblivion, I think might be Arena Breakout, and maybe, I don't know, I think it will run like trash during stream, unfortunately. I'm not 100% sure though. I need the wild radish so I can do 10 spring seeds. And I might want to collect more than just that for the spring seeds. But yeah, once again, I haven't really been paying too much attention to any game releases or anything like that, or any events or whatnot. Heck, I haven't even really been watching too much YouTube lately. I've been more distracted by reading a couple different stories and whatnot. Looking for any interesting fanfics revolving around, like, anything really. Any media. Just if it's good. What have you. Yeah, this is good for early energy. The spring onions. More carrots. I'll have to check every couple of days. Only a master of the 5 ways may enter. I have no idea what that even means. But I'm pretty sure that's new. And I say new in quotation marks. New to me, at least. I would like another leek. Creepy sound. Nice. We have enough to make one batch of spring seeds. I would like to make more than one batch of spring seeds. Of course, I don't have my scythe, so I can't get the grass. Also, getting, I think, up to 1,000 gold pretty early is something you want to do because of the merchant that stops by on Saturday or Sunday over in this area. Can't go over here yet because we don't have the axe upgrade. Stop it with your creepy ass random sound effects, man. Gonna go around a little bit to see if we can get a leak. I need to get a calendar, I think. Because yeah, the book cell is different from the other thing I was thinking of. Okay. Anyways, where the hell are the leaks? There's gotta be a couple leaks up here, yeah? Please. I'd like some damn leaks. Literally, I would just like one leak. If I'm being honest here. That way I could get 2 sets of 10. Hey, there we go. 2 sets of 10. It's gonna be a little bit annoying to keep sustained, but I'll do it. And that will allow us to get our full thing. Alright. Neat. I guess I could sell those. I'll throw them in here for the time being. Where's the wood at? Okay. Let's actually go fishing instead of what I was going to do. Probably not the best to go here. Like, it's not the... Yeah, Greenwich, good day, Relatives. How are you doing today? Probably not the best spot, but we'll rock it for the time being. See if we get a lot of junk or not. If we get a lot of junk, it won't really... That's actually useful. Alright. Maybe it is worthwhile to fish in this pond. Again, probably not going to be the main farm in the future. I'm going to look into a couple of different mods. There's one mod that's like a full overhaul or whatever. Like a mega collection. And I don't know if you can add more mods alongside that one or if you even would want to. But it is something that I'm going to kind of keep track of. That's kind of funny. A +1 to our speed. Yeah, I was a little bit focus mode because I'm just chilling today. Ain't really got much to go over. Yeah, so basically we would come here to catch a lot of junk. And I say junk in quotation marks. I held on to the button. And it didn't quite do what I thought it was going to. I probably could have went to a different area or a different route to get here, but I'm going to the ocean route. But yeah, I think we got our next Monday game pretty much down pat. Right? Because as much fun as I was having with Stardew, I mean, not Stardew, Starbound, it was just one of those unfortunate things that I couldn't really continue to sustain because of the fact that it was, like, how do I word it? It would run okay without stutter stepping for like what, 30 minutes to an hour, and then it looks like a slideshow and it gets worse the longer time progresses, and I just can't stream like that basically. This should be more than enough energy. Maybe we'll get a level of fishing or whatever. But yeah, we'll be chilling playing this. I'll probably, like, I'm gonna try and actually be able to pay attention to shit, so I'll have more topics to talk about next Monday. I mean, I guess I could pop that. Ooh, it's a +1 for fishing. That's interesting. Does that stack with a, fish soup? I heard that sound and just clicked the button. What's funny is this is the most basic of basic rods. I wonder what kind of upgraded rods you can get. Here, you know what? I'm gonna pop the seaweed. I'm gonna eat the cola. I'm gonna literally just trash this. And I'm gonna trash this. Catch as many fish as we can with what energy we have. It's nice to get a graded fish. Also, we're catching sea jelly. I didn't realize how quick we'd be able to catch some of this stuff. Be able to get a nice stockpile of these different jellies. What kind of rewards did you get for that chest? 2 things of coal, nice. Yeah, exactly. It's finally a cooler day. I mean, still was busy today myself, so I'm tired as fuck. That's kind of why I'm just like chilling playing this game, thinking about what exactly I'm gonna do. Honestly, this outdated YouTube blog thing is gonna go like after I finish with the game. It's gonna go with me looking at mods for this game, and it'll finish up after we get done with that. Yeah. You know, I probably could make that the secondary game to play for Friday after I get done with like 3 hours of Oblivion. I could switch over to 3 hours of Sigma or whatever. That too. We'll see how I'm feeling today. We'll see. Probably really, I hit it immediately. Whatever. Probably be able to watch an episode or 2 today. Yeah. Just sit back and chill. Sounds like a fun time. Please. Alright. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. Well, I wasn't planning on playing any Mechanicus this Monday. Or today, I should say. I will be playing Mechanicus, oh crap, hold up. Next Monday, though. Next Out There YouTube blog thing. Hey, greetings and good day, Double Donger. How are you doing today? Charcoal kiln. Neat. Rod proficiency increased. 200 gold. The halibut was 80. Nice. Today is a test day to see. Mind you, I've played this game before, again, primarily off stream. I'm not sure if I've played it on stream that much. But, the general idea was me to, like, go through the generalized swing of it and be like, alright, is this a game that is gonna be something that I want to play on Monday? Yeah. I'm doing some testing with audio and stuff like that. I'm thinking we might have our audio on. Yeah, we might just have the background music on. Again, today was more of a test day for Stardew Valley's future as a Monday game than anything else. Yeah. But I'll probably go for, what? At least a half hour more in this game before I wrap up for YouTube. And then we'll probably chill and watch a little bit of that Sigma playthrough we were talking about. We did watch the first episode, that much I know. Oh no, it's not kale. This is parsnips. These are carrots over here. These are random seeds, and these are spring seeds. Spring seeds are something you get with one wild horseradish, daffodil leek, and dandelion mixed together to get wild spring seeds. Right? So those should grow into an assortment of random crops from a list of the spring crop, right? This is sea jelly. It's something we, like a random thing we can catch while fishing. It'll give us an additional 88 energy, 39 health, plus 1 to our fishing skill for 7 minutes. Which, I think that's technically better than the trout soup or whatever. Alright. I gotta step away here for a moment. When I come back, I don't know if I can cast hair yet, but I'll be back momentarily. Like I said, when we return, we'll fish for a little bit and then go from there. There's nothing else going to be going on. I'm going to run a couple minutes of ads. Then we're going to, like, when the next night comes, we'll look into some mods for this game. Then we'll wrap up with the outdated YouTube blog thing. And then we'll chill for a bit. I'll be back momentarily. All right. +1 to fishing. I think that +1 to our fishing actually made a heck of a lot of a difference there. Because I think our green bar is a bit larger. Oh, that's going to be a pretty good one. I think it's worth 160. Mm. Plus, we're getting more experience with fishing, so... Hey, we got another sea jelly to replace the one that we ate earlier. Nice. Hmm. Popcorn. That is one of the most annoying things, getting popcorn stuck in your teeth. A midnight stroll. Nice. Hey, look at that. Another little pocket of fish activity. How long was your midnight stroll? It's like a 20-minute thing. Or 15 minutes. An hour, gotcha. I understand the it being too hot to do it during the day. Skills, there we go. Yeah, that's right, because once we get here, we get a perk option. I was trying to remember what it was for perks and stuff like that. I wonder... Yeah, we're gonna have to look at a bunch of different mods, for sure. Because I'm wondering if there's one that adds more skills or whatnot. I'll take the bait, and I guess I'll also take the 2 geodes. The bait isn't really something that I need right now, but I'll hold on to it for now. Got some new ideas to sleep on, apparently. Damn. No, I haven't really been. I don't really peruse the internet a lot, so I miss out on a lot of any big news things like that anymore. So no, this is the first I'm hearing of anything of the sort. A flounder? Alright. Well, we have low energy. We got a lot of money on hand right now, basically. Especially considering we got the 8 airing right there. So we'll get an example about how much money we get from a dedicated day of fishing, basically. And this is dedicated day of fishing with just the basic stuff. There would probably be more we could do. Early on, we kind of don't really have a lot of ways to replenish our energy. Excuse me. So... it's kind of one of those unfortunate things where we're a little bit stuck. Because, like, I guess running around, collecting stuff, talking to people, stuff like that would be alright. Can you sit on benches? And does it give you energy back to sit on a bench? Doesn't seem like it does. Oh, it's only 2,000 gold for the backpack upgrade. I thought it was 10 for some weird reason. If I did it right, I would have been able to buy the backpack yesterday. But like I said, I kind of wanted to test this out, so we're gonna go to sleep. And then I want to look at a couple different mods here. And then the next time you see me play this will be in the midst of a modded playthrough on Monday. So we got crafting for bait and proficiency went up with our rod. Yeah, 757 gold. Pretty good run. We got a dog. Anyways. Yes, I will adopt the dog. Sure. We'll just give it that name again. Doesn't really matter, because like I said, I'm probably going to do a new game off stream and then go from there. So now we can go to the mines, I think. Cool. 75 energy is pretty good. I mean, it would depend on what kind of a dog it is. Would depend on a lot of different things, in all honesty. I have no idea what I would name my dog, though. I'd have to get a bit of a gander at said animal to be like, all right, what is your name? Type of a situation. I mean, I will say, I now have something in mind to keep in mind for when we, like, when I next start this game. Because for the time being, we're going to exit to desktop. And I'm going to look at... I'm going to put some music on, too, so we have some background noise at the very least for a second. And I'm also going to do just chatting for a moment. Because I want to look at a couple of, because I want to have a little bit of a different experience than the base game, in all honesty. So, yeah, the Stardew Valley Expanded was one of the ones that at least I think it was. Hold up.
And we're back talking all things connectivity with Spectrum customers Kev and Melissa. So tell us, how long have you been with Spectrum and how important is a reliable internet connection?
We've been Spectrum customers since we moved 12 years ago. The first thing we did is sign up for Spectrum Internet.
You get a lease, you get it Wi-Fi.
Yes,
Immediately.
we need that. We had Spectrum Wi-Fi before our couch got here.
That's true.
What?
That's a true story.
I'll sleep on the floor, but I won't go to bed with no internet.
You heard it here. Switch to Spectrum now.
A single cloud can weigh 550 tons. A sports car fits inside a hippo's mouth. NGM Insurance puts policyholders first. Seems unbelievable, but it's all true. No jingles or mascots, just good
I don't.
Insurance underwritten by NGM Insurance Company and its subsidiaries.
The hippo thing's kind of throwing me for a loop, in all honesty.
Wedding season with the help of FedEx Office. Elevate your event with elegant solutions like menus,
Yeah, 3 farm maps.
and more. Get started today at
That's the
office.fedex.com.
big thing for me. Interesting. I'm looking at a couple of different things right now. What, a parsnip? Okay, I looked this up before. Parsnip. Let me Google it. A root vegetable with a pale cream or white color and a slightly sweet, earthy flavor. A member of the parsley family, and is often used in cooking, particularly in roasted dishes. Parsnips are also a nutritional powerhouse packed with vitamins and minerals like vitamins B, C, E, K, and potassium. They're basically similar to carrots in nature, I guess you could say. I'm doing a lot of reading really fast, that's why I'm quiet right now. Riverlands Farm is good for fishing. This is base game I was looking at. I don't really like any of the base game farms. I'm gonna see if there's pretty good maps here. Alright, so man, it's kind of a pain in the ass trying to find these damn maps. Immersive Farm. Immersive Farm is Capitalist Dream Farm, a very large, very organized farm map with dedicated crop and building areas. That's kind of funny. Farm Extended looks about exactly what I would want, in all honesty. What does it got? Let's see. It's got a dedicated foraging area, a mining area, a dedicated animal fields. They can't escape that area, whatever that necessarily means. A water trough in front of the house, removed place stealing ponds. Minecart transport, minecart and boat shortcuts, matching world map, many extras. Alright, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna get a couple of different mods if I can.
Buying a car in Carvana was so easy. I was able to finance it through them.
Whoa, wait, you mean finance?
Yeah, finance. Got pre-qualified for a Carvana auto
Overgrown
loan,
garden
then
farm.
shop from thousands of great car options, all with
Some of these are
That's cool,
ridiculous
but
looking,
financing through Carvana
I'll
was
say,
so easy.
honestly.
Financed. Done. And I get to pick up my car from their Carvana vending machine tomorrow.
Financed.
Right, that's what I said.
Like,
spend time trying to pronounce financing, or you can actually finance and buy your car today on Carvana. Financing subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply.
Snacks are like playlists. Everyone in your house likes something a little different. Good thing Dole Fruit Bowl Snacks has
let me just
options
show
for
this
everyone.
image of this damn
No
farm.
matter
This
where
is
you are
called the
or what
Capitalist
you crave,
Dream 2
there's an
farm
easy
or
way to
whatever.
enjoy tasty
It is
food.
insanely
Try Dole
large,
Fruit Bowl Snacks
right?
in 100%
Got a couple of
fruit
different
juice
areas for
with no
fishing.
sugar added, or in a fun and jiggly jar. There's something for everyone, kind of like a really good
River,
playlist. Dole Fruit Bowl Snacks. Just
pond,
find fruit company,
possibly,
local grocery store.
ocean fish down here, right?
Choice Hotels get you more for your money so you can maximize any road trip. And as your vacation maximizationer, I'm going to make sure you get the maximum sizzle of Comfort Inn's free hot breakfast. Let's get
And then there's like other areas.
Maximum apple. Now that's fresh crispimization. Maximum.
What was the other one?
Hear that crunch. And that's maximum coffee. Oh yeah, that's the pour I'm talking about. Breakfast maximized before hitting the road. Check into more. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
Farm Extended, that's the other one that I was looking at, image-wise. Right? And while this has like a lot of different area to work with, something like this is always what I would go for more than likely not, you know? It's got... I would probably want something like this though, now that I think about it though, with ocean and like there's gotta be like this has gotta be a different type of fish as well. I would imagine that this might lead to here, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to be looking into the different mods and what works and what doesn't and whatnot, and I'll be doing some testing off stream. YouTube, I'm going to be wrapping up for you. I'm sticking around for Twitch for a little bit longer at the very least, just to chill. Hopefully this day will mark the end of the busy, ridiculous, hot days we've been having and start marking some less chaotic, cooler days. Oh, shit. Regardless, that is going to be it for me, for you, YouTube. I do hope you enjoyed your stay here at the Kingdom. If you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. The link should be down in the description below through all my links if you're watching on YouTube. Exclamation point links like so. For those that are watching on Twitch, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, YouTube, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.